Pause for a second. Last night we fought a boss, which was like the god of all insects. And he hit two of our characters with like a breath weapon. They basically have an infestation in them for 24 hours. And I think there's a bug because... a bug. The bugs have a bug. And that it says they never finished the tooltip for this. So I have no idea how to cure it. I have no idea how to cure it. I'm hoping when I fast travel that I don't just end up with 2 corpses in my party at the other end. There's no man. There's no hard feelings. I freely admit that, you know, being a streamer that PvPs a lot, I get a bit paranoid about that stuff. So I just have to err on the side of caution. All right, let's pour back to Dresden and enter Citadel, and then I'm gonna rest as soon as possible. And I'm hoping after resting that my people don't die from like insects bursting out of their guts or something. Lady Konomi's voice is brimming with satisfaction. Commander, I bring wonderful news. We're getting reports from all regions of Mendev that the nationwide political crisis has been resolved. The military detachments you sent across the regions have restored order and suppressed the emerged riots. The entire country is impressed with how you managed to hold the demons back without reinforcements. I believe it's fair to say that at this moment, Commander, your word carries the greatest weight in Mendev's politics. You could use this influence to accomplish something monumental. For example, you could organize a total military mobilization across the kingdom. What will you do with your newfound power? We need to remind Mendevians. Sociel, didn't last time you and I talked, you told me that my soul was beyond redemption and I'm damned to eternal hell? Or something like that? I'm not sure I care what you have to say right now. We need to remind Mendevians that the gods care for us. They gave us the strength and the wisdom to save the kingdom. Let the people go to the temples, praise them, make donations, and pray. In dark times, we need all the faith we can muster. In many lands, the temples collect tithes. I have a fresh new idea. Why don't we turn this around and tax temples? Oh my god, I love that idea. I love that. That hits a little close to home. We'll call it the tax of the righteous and tell them that the more pious the temple and its congregation, the more coin will be collected. We will just have to see who wins, faith or greed. Jesus Christ. Let's see. If we do Sociel's idea... All generals get the Judgment Day spell? What is that? Deal damage to all enemy units, restore health to all army. Alright, Darren's idea, tax of the righteous. The cost of building construction is reduced by half. Lady Konami, send word to the capital military mobilizations order. What does this do? The cost of recruiting trainable units decreased by 10%. Let's tax the church. I could see it already. Devout priests and churchgoers forming a line bragging about who is paid more. Lady Konomi bows respectfully. When first we met, I allowed my eyes to deceive me. I failed to discern within you an outstanding politician. You knew nothing of diplomacy. You were unaware of the power structure in Neurosine and beyond, but you are driven by your uncanny intuition, and with it you have saved Mendev and strengthened our ties with foreign allies. You have my respect. I wasn't a diplomat before this war, and I haven't become one now, but I think I'm beginning to understand politicians and their actions better, and I'm convinced that the key is never to forsake your conscience. I don't think we have. Are you sure, Sociel? You really told me I was going to hell. I must admit, these council meetings weren't the worst moments in my life. They were almost entertaining. It seems you have the ability to make everything more interesting, be it waging war or hosting ambassadors. And I, like a true son of Mendev, even took part in deciding its fate. We shall see if posterity will curse us for it or sing our praises. Was this like the last meeting? I love that Kitsune Lady hasn't treated you like crap like nearly every other ally. True. Appreciate it, my man. No, yeah, it's totally fine, Homage. If anything, I'm having to consciously suppress Salt when I fight Spellbreakers anyway. You guys are freaking impossible. How hard would a Necromancer playthrough on Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous be to get through? I think it's doable. And what would a Necromancer be in those games? Like a wizard, like a dark wizard or sorcerer or something? Or maybe a cleric with the right the right god to get animate dead spells? It has been an honor and pleasure to advise you, Commander. However, I don't think you will need my counsel from here on out. Mendev needs stand strong, our allies are loyal and reliable. The diplomatic council has served its purpose, you don't need it any longer. Okay, bye. Alright, let's try to rest, and hopefully our allies aren't dying from bugs anymore. You were right. When I pray for the souls of those I killed, I feel lighter afterward. The next step is to forgive yourself for being lost in darkness. There was nothing else you could have done. They say forgiving yourself is the hardest part. You know, I just noticed something. Remember that rogue guy? It's like a tiefling. His name was like Wolgriff or something from the beginning of the game. I have no idea when I lost him. He's not in my party. I didn't really like him, so I was never using him, but I never told him to get lost or anything. I have no idea when he dipped.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, did I ever tell Anivia her wife died? Ooh, quick save. I don't have an option. Okay. Bye. I don't have the option. What about, Regil? Anything new? How are you doing without your squad or your rank? He shrugs his shoulders. It has given me little cause for emotion. I am a competent leader, but for me, leadership has never been an end in itself. Any position that allows me to effectively achieve my goals will suffice. As your companion and subordinate, I am no less capable of contributing to the fight against the world wound than I would be as an officer of a chapter. Okay. What if right then I'm like, alright, get out.
I know the way.
When the gargoyles attacked, I'm guessing I had to like rescue him then and I missed it or something? Oh shoot, what's going on? Oh, got some kind of parade? Wait, I just came out of the Citadel. I should have walked out of that door. My immersion is ruined! My immersion is absolutely ruined. The gates of Dresden are open wide, and the army that came back from is standing before you. Do you guys see I've got green skulls floating around me? I bet everyone here is just taking that wonderfully. Hundreds of eyes are watching your triumphant return to your city. Did you finish the prediction? Oh, hang on, hold on. Did Muck win? Absolutely not. Here, pay all the naysayers. There you go. Okay. The streets of Dresden are cloaked in silence that is disturbed only by the cawing of birds lured by the smell of putrid flesh. The yawning doorways of abandoned houses make the facades look like grinning skulls. Oh, that's right. While the Is army was away, I sorta kinda maybe turned everybody here into an undead army. I forgot about it. The undead army stands still, awaiting new orders. The Crusaders, who see their fallen comrades in your cohort, helplessly ball their fists and whisper curses under their breath. The Crusaders of Mendev watch you with fear and hatred, muttering through clenched teeth. I was recycling. Recycling.
Welcome. I see you have returned. You once again saved me from death, and our army from inglorious defeat. But at what cost? You keep beating the demons at every turn, but what are these victories worth if you have become a threat even more monstrous than the abyssal hordes? By my royal authority, I command you to lay down your weapons, disband your abominations, and leave these lands forever. Do not make me turn the blades of my army against you.
That's a really funny way to say thank you. Like, that's a lot. She must be speaking a foreign language. That's a lot of words for thank you. Anivia is standing still. Her face is devoid of emotion, like the pallid visage of a marble statue. She already knows about Irabeth's demise. Oh my god. Turn to Anivia. I'm sorry Irabeth is dead. Her eyes flash, and for an instant, you feel skewered by her gaze. The intensity of her stare fades, and she gives you a curt nod. Jesus Christ, this is a turning point. Basically I can murder everyone and make them all undead. Go 3? I can't go 3. That's demon path. I'm not a demon. I can't do 3 or 4. I like how the good option is to tell her, get out and I'll spare your life. Like, threaten her life, and that's the good choice. Go full Joko? Do we do it? Palawa Ignatius Mukluk? Do we do it? This is a slippery slope. You lost your authority and the right to command during the battle for Iz, and now I lay claim to what little you still have left. Your soldiers and your life. You see the sparks of life twinkling in the bodies of the mortals who dared to rise against you. You could give an order and watch them be ripped apart by the teeth and claws of the obedient undead. But why? With a wave of your hand, the flickering lights are snuffed out. I just snapped my fingers? I thought I was going to have to fight. You take Galfrey's life first, the life of the queen who desperately tried to delay the inevitable in the vain hope of escaping death. She did not know there would be no escape from you. What the? Who is that? The next to die is Hulrun, the overly zealous— Is it gonna do this one by one? The next to die is Hulrun, the overly zealous governor of Kenabres. The city groaned under his rule. Perhaps you're doing him a favor. Jesus! I liked her. Miamur the scholar's bravery falters. At the very last, she turns around and tries to flee, leaving her back exposed for the killing blow. Nistra resists until her final breath. A haughty, disdainful expression stays on her face even after death.
So everything has been in vain. The victory over the world wound will plague Galarian with a calamity worse than demons. I am not going to wish you victory. You do not deserve it.
Beth, I am coming to you.
I liked Anivia. The city's square is littered with bodies, but you will not tolerate desertion even in death. So you forcefully return the unworthy to their bodies even before their flesh can grow cold. No soul shall flee to the outer sphere where Pharasma's court awaits them in vain. The sightless eyes of the dead are turned toward you. Even a whisper would sound like thunder in the absolute silence of the square. When the mortal defenders of Galarian failed, it was you, the dead, who stayed true to your oaths and managed to stem the tide. They remained motionless. Emblazoned on their rusty armor, the smudged crimson swords of the Inheritor look like stains of freshly spilled blood. This place is an empty grave. Once my business here is concluded, I will abandon the world wound and go on a journey, just like my mentor before me. I have lost interest in other people's wars, so I won't have any more need of you. After my victory, your service will end. The dead greet the news of the imminent cessation of their existence with complete equanimity. Equanimity? I hate that word. I don't want to kill everyone. Go to sleep, my servants. Your tormented souls have earned a moment of respite. Slumber until I call for you once more. A wave of apathy washes over the undead warriors. Their hands fall listlessly. The angry gleam in their eyes fades. Peace descends upon them, the greatest gift you could possibly give. The storyteller appears behind you as if from nowhere. The ancient elf sounds tired, but there is not even a trace of fear in his voice. This day will be mentioned in every chronicle in Avestan. The day when Tar Barfon's name faded from memory and became a thing of the past. The day he was replaced by a new Lord of Death, even more menacing than his predecessor. You have devastated this place and banished all life from here, but know that mortals will return after you leave. Sooner or later, explorers, adventurers, and marauders will come. Fear will command them to turn back, but they will stubbornly persevere and press on to witness the place where your dark journey began. Do we have any undead janitors? Courtyard's a bit of a mess. Oh my god. I just looted like 2,000 pounds of breastplates.
Follow my lead.
Greater zombie lords. I'm curious. Who's in my party still? Alright, we still got Dare. Alright. Sociel. Did Sociel die? After he did his smack talk, and so Sociel's gone. Arushale's still here. Darren's still here. And my custom characters are still here. The queen has no lot. I don't think so. I was kind of hoping to have an undead warrior queen at the, you know, they would be fighting, but I don't see it. Dang, that got intense. And I just started naming them all off one by one.
That is not far.
Do we still have merchants? Yeah, we do. Will Sir Garms is still here. What can I do for you? He just he just completely glosses over the fact of what I just did. Did you lose gear? What's your status of your banner? A banner's there, and none of the... So the only person that died that was a potential party member was Sociel, and I wasn't using him. He is interchangeable with Darren, and I've been using Darren. The Dampier Sai, who trades in banned necromantic goods, bows to you. You detect the pleasant scent of slightly wilted flowers on him. Commander, accept my congratulations on your homecoming. Show me your wares. Let's see. How much Elemental Guard? That's kind of cool. Don't know if there's anything here I need. What are Abyss Walkers? +1 dodge bonus AC against demons and an additional AOO. That's pretty good. I mean, that could be work on anybody. What is this one? Where'd the boots go? Boots, 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 boots. There we go. Better than nothing. Alright, I want to see if the dragon that we reanimated is in here. Undead Queen happens if you kill her during Is. Are you serious? Oh, that's so... What? So I missed out? No worthy candidates will continue our search. Where's the dragon? The dragon downstairs? She has a terrible class, though. What is it? There's my dragon! When will my torment end? Will anyone put an end to your crimes? Okay, she's happy. She's fine.
I'll go ahead.
I'll get her a water bowl. So I would have to go... Oh, man, that's... yeah, I'm not going to replay all that. That's such a bummer. Why can't I just reanimate her now? That's so stupid. Alright. To the streets. Dragon needs a hamster wheel? Little did I know at the beginning of the game when I saw that dragon decapitated, I was going to make it a pet later. After it died. Alright. The team's all here. Thought she was out of the party for a while now. Yeah, when Loranity was replaced by Arushale. So when we got Arushale, that's when the swap happened. Okay, let's check on the city reports. All units gain poisoned strike feat. Cool. Strengthening dipple ba 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 ba. Cool. Heartblood. A scouting party has discovered a blood spring that heals wounds and can even save those who are terminally ill. The healers are asking for permission to use this blood in the making of healing potions, so there are numerous accounts that those healed by the waters of the spring have become more hateful and ruthless. Let's see. All unit has +2 resist disease and poison. Or morale. Permit it. Using potions from the blood from the spring has produced certain results. Many soldiers have recovered and become stronger. On top of it, it has become easier for them to recuperate from wounds, and the rage that has awakened within the healed warriors helps them dominate their foes. Easy. Why does this have an exclamation point? Ah, what's going on? All right. Ooh, let's see. Offer a prayer to Shellen? What? Tax the righteous. Alright, let's do that. We talked about that earlier. Okay, that's all I can do here for right now. We used to have for healing anyway. As long as they're still in one piece. Alright, where is my army at currently? Way the muck over here. Alright, I'm going to tap quick save here. And let's see what we can find. We're gonna start picking some fights. Time to play some Might and Magic. Ooh. Oh, what just happened? Oh my gosh, they just made my archer shoot my own dudes. Dum-dums. Alright, does that break the mind control if I killed the source of it? There's a cast boulder. Oh, he did. Nope, she's still going. Dude, you. How does it feel to know that we'd be having an easier time if you weren't here? You dummy. Let's see. Pop that stack. And with my units are basically vampiric now, so they recover while they're fighting. Alright, easy now. The threat has passed. It is a strategically superior decision to shank all living soldiers. The undead don't need food. How about just have the soldiers fight extremely recklessly, and then res them after. Once a druid shrine stood here. The stone pillars are covered with inscriptions that hide the secrets of Sarkorian magic. Demon-serving sorcerers tried to decipher all that knowledge, but the Crusaders stopped them from finishing their work. Having examined the shrine, the soldiers have found a little cache full of the druid's treasures. Okay. Oh, our general leveled up. Haste, all units get... Ooh, haste sounds nice. Prayer, call lightning. Let's get haste. A new arrival. Welcome to arrival, hello. Alright, we're gonna tap that quick save again. We found a... What are these things called? A bastion? A barricade? Something like that? Oh, big monsters. Get an extra attack because of morale. She teleports to the zombies, does like 0 damage. This guy shot him. Let's have you pop this stack. Wow, you do 0 to 1? Surprised. I guess piercing attacks just work better against these things. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, man. We're surrounded. I don't remember if all my troops have lifesteal or just the undead ones. I think it's just the undead ones. There we go. Finally have enough agony resist to get to mid-level tier 3 fractals. What's the most efficient way to get more ascended gear? If you do exclamation gearing, I have a video on all the ways to get ascended gear, and you could pick and choose, you know, look for anything in that video that jumps out at you. The demons fought tooth and claw till the bitter end, trying to keep control over the bridge across the deep crevice. The Crusaders decided to seize the convenient strategic position. I should build a teleportation ring at that base if I'm able to do so. Alright, swarms. Ooh. Let's do boulder. Somehow our arrows are so strong they delete swarms of bugs. I unlocked the Forge and Raid earlier today. What do I do with that? Bird Tree, you basically will, you can craft gear of some sets there that are better than sets you can farm. For example, the Accuracy set that you could farm, there's a set at the Forge called Perception that is better. It just has a better set bonus than Accuracy does. The spider lair was ravaged by the Crusaders. Cobweb-covered altars of Descari were smashed with heavy sledgehammers. Amidst the stone shards, the soldiers discovered several magical items that were hidden inside the altars. All right, let's see. Let's go to this thing for a second. We're going to start going toward building a teleportation ring here. So Citadel, archery range, supply center is my normal. It really is bugging me that I couldn't, like, that you can make a skeletal queen if you killed her earlier, but not if you killed her in a more convenient location for resurrection. What the heck? Okay. Alright, so that just loops around. City in the Wasteland. Okay, let's go back to our normal team. And where is something we need to do? Anything? Let's do this, it's faster. Going back to Chili Creek was one of the things we needed to do. Clear the prison next? I'm not sure what that is. There was also that guy, the like archaeologist dude that was looking at that dungeon. I need to go back and go to that at some point. The place next to your army? Next to my army. Oh, right here? Okay. Do you have a video for farming karma? No. Wait, I just realized my guy's not tired. Do undead people not get tired? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's neat. I think my main guy doesn't get exhausted anymore. Okay. No, I don't have a video on farming karma. However, I've been told by many people that Dragonfall meta is one of the best places to do it.
Follow my lead.
Do I buff up or no?
Quick, quick.
Let me just do the
Else
group
we miss all the
buffs.
fun.
Time's not waiting.
I'll not do the tons of small buffs right now. We're just gonna do the main ones.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.